This is the YALE Review on YALE Radiocast.
Yo, happy Saturday and welcome to the flagship show of YaleRadiocast.com, the Mail Review. You are in the studio with your boy Mark L, the cat in the hat, and my man D Yale, the namesake of the station. Good Saturday morning to everybody out there in podcasting land, radio land,
Nation,
in
baby.
the nation, baby.
Pod Nation.
Welcome to the Mail Review. Hey, what's going on, man? How you been living?
I'm all right, brother. Just chilling.
Right.
I'm always living my best life.
He's living his best life.
I'm really not living my best life. I'm just maintaining.
Ain't nothing wrong with maintaining, brother. As long as you still here.
I'm crying behind a smile.
Oh, my man. Boy, you don't know nothing about crying behind a smile. Your boy in some pain today, but that's all right. I'm here for the people. Got to do it for the people.
Picking up them big women.
At any rate, I see definitely welcome to the first day of October, which of course is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Just want to go ahead and point that out to my sisters in the struggle.
Y'all already see the shirt, Fight in Pink.
Fight in Pink.
And definitely every year, I'm a high supporter of breast cancer awareness. We will be running the giveaway as we do every year.
Absolutely.
And the theme will be pink. I had a lot going on that I didn't get a chance to really set everything in order going into Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But best believe we're going to be pushing breast cancer awareness and support throughout the whole entire month of October. Shout out to those who have survived it and the people who have survived, what do they call it? The people who still live past losing somebody. I'm definitely somebody in that realm right there.
Absolutely.
So that's where I'm always fighting in pink. Shout
Absolutely.
out to Willette Williams. Shout out to Miss Phoenix Williams. There's a lot of Williamsing going on.
So Williams is
podcast land. What's going on? Copyright on the Twitch, the IG stream. What's happening, brother?
Hey, man, look. Hey, we all been touched by cancer at some point. Unfortunately, it is a horrible disease, but we're going to keep on fighting as always, brother. Right. How's your week been, man?
My week has been a week of just busy, bro. Just super busy out here. I'm trying to put together 30 different things.
Okay.
Had to do some subtracting by addition by subtraction.
Yep.
And just in my outside world position, outside of the business, just been working all day. So literally been getting up at, I would say, about 5 o'clock in the morning and not laying my head down to 1 o'clock.
Waking up the chickens and then putting them down.
Yes.
Terrible.
Yes.
It's all right, brother. That's it.
Making a lot of donuts.
Hey, got to make the damn donuts, man. That's
but what's
cool.
going on, brother? You talking about your pain?
Man, my week's been pretty good. I have some back issues stemming from a car accident I had a few years back. Usually around this time of year when the weather starts changing, my back decides, hey, you know what? It's time for you to rest for a little while, brother. So I had to.
I could have swore it was picking up the big girl.
You would swear it was that.
You
would swear it was that. Me, I have a strong back. However, the body.
How we sounding out there, by the way? We want to make sure our audio is correct. So if we hearing sounding pretty good, y'all let us know, man. We don't, sometimes after the show, we're like, that was horrible. Ain't nobody say shit.
Ain't nobody say nothing. That's because they couldn't hear it.
They just wanted to hear themselves talk.
That's what it was. They just wanted to hear themselves talk. Hey, man, but we got a lot of stuff to touch on today. We're going to get right at it. We definitely, I want to start out talking about yet another vestige of my childhood. Being gone from this earth, definitely a life well worthy. I would say this man definitely did affect my growing up, especially being a hip hop head like we are.
Yeah, we are hip hop heads.
We are definitely hip hop heads.
Don't let it think just because we're seasoned that we forgot our roots.
Oh, not at all. So let me just say rest in peace to brother Coolio, y'all. We lost brother Coolio at the age of 59 this week. For those of you who were around at that time, you will remember Gangsta's Paradise.
Right.
One of his most famous songs.
Right.
Definitely stood out. Also, Fantastic
Voyage
was
yes.
another one. He definitely did well with that. You remember when he had beef with Weird Al Yankovic, man, when he did...
When Weird Al did the parody
he
to
did Amish Paradise. And you remember he was fire hot about that.
He was hot about that?
But, yeah, he was real
remember.
mad. Our man threatened the man and everything. But what people don't realize is that he eventually retracted those statements, and he said, I had to apologize. I apologized to him directly, man to man. A lot of folk don't know that. Brother Coolio, he had a lot of challenges long before he got to become the Coolio that we knew and loved. And, he managed to, he did apologize for being so vehement about it, and he had to look at it from a different
right.
Often as men do, we'll start out, we'll be angry about something, take time to think about it, and then
we backtrack.
Yeah, we backtrack. You
Apologize.
That's
I was
crazy.
tripping,
I was tripping. Yeah, he was like, wait, this man parodied Michael Jackson, so for him to do is actually an honor. So
women take notes.
Yes, please do know. We do apologize.
No, we know we apologize. They think they don't have to.
Oh, my goodness.
I was bad. I said what I said.
Okay, well.
Don't get me started.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I don't get on women like that.
But yeah, no, it's all good. But rest in peace, brother Coolio. I hope you found the Gangsta's Paradise you was looking for, my brother. You definitely will be missed. And we will be playing music from Coolio from now on, as we always do. But my brother.
Right. So man, rest in peace, Coolio, man. Another legend. I don't think this year has been as bad as it was last. Remember the last couple of years? They were running the gauntlet with the losses for us, man.
Yeah, we lost a good bit of people, or maybe it was the people that affected us that we was more.
I think this year hasn't been so much. It was like, I feel like the past 2 years, it was like every other week it was somebody just from our upbringing that we were just losing. Like, what's going on here? So,
man.
Not to say that losing anybody is good, but time is what it is.
Absolutely.
They say that he suffered cardiac arrest. So, possibly we haven't gotten the pure results yet. So
definitely watch out for your health out there.
Yeah, watch out for your health.
Definitely go get checked.
While I'm sitting up in here drinking a soda.
Hey, well, it happens. I had some water because your boy's back, boy.
His back. Copyright says stop power stroking.
Hey, listen. First of all, mind your business. Mind the business that pays you. Hey, shout out to Copyright. Let me tell you something, too. Just on the sidebar real quick. Just let me throw this in there right quick. That freestyle he dropped, oh my God, on Save 45.
Let me go ahead and pull that up.
Brother,
talk about, shout out to Copyright that's on the
stream.
Let me
go
boy,
you was on fire. Shout out to Trey Michael. Hey, baby, good to see you on the stream this morning.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead. So tell me what you thought about it more.
Oh, man, let me tell you something.
Right.
Have sat in the studio with this brother and have talked to him being definitely a friend of the show and definitely honorary member of the leg. Naturally, hey man, I was very proud of him, man. Shade 45 definitely is one of my favorite stations on XM. So man, to see my boy get up there and just drop that knowledge, that man threw down on that, man. So right on to you, Copyright.
I'm gonna have to pull that up.
Yeah, you got to pull that up, bro. If y'all don't know about copywriting that skill, boy, y'all better get you some. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Is like people don't understand. Like the artists that I promote on the indie circuit, everybody don't.
Everybody don't want it.
Everybody don't want it.
These the artists that you like. These the artists that we like. We talk the mainstream.
And I'm constantly pushing the independent artist narrative because I see the talent behind the independent artists.
That's the point.
That I know that there's some real true talent out there behind the machine.
Yes.
Behind the industry pushed artist that has the millions that's pushed behind them. And they are, I wouldn't say less talented, but you got the grinders out there.
Yes.
Copyright the stay grinding song. You know what I'm saying? You got those grinders out there that just put in so much work that, man, it's a different level when you really hear that it's true talent, because especially in our field, like we was talking about hip hop. The narrative is hip hop is dead, or it's no more good artists out there or whatever. And I have a desire and a goal to keep that shit pushing that. Yeah, they are. Y'all just don't hear them because by way of the internet, by the way that things have changed on the radio. You know, shout out to the artists that have recently got played on the radio. Again, my guy Polka Jones. You know, he just got his
That's right. Polka hit the radio show. Did
you know? So and. Jabba Rankin, that's another artist that was part of the Gentleman Club when they was here, you know. So I'm seeing a lot of these artists really just doing their own push independently.
Yes.
You know, without the machine because of their talents and their work ethic.
They're into the art and not the money.
Right. So it's down here somewhere. I think I did a lot of posting about ignorance yesterday or something like that.
So, you did some ignorant posting. Not you.
You know, every now and then I might.
Was it Friday again? It was.
It was Friday. I don't, you know, sometimes on Friday I just don't act right. I apologize, y'all.
Oh, just on Friday? Oh, wait a minute.
Just on Friday.
Just on Friday. Oh, Lord. Hey, man. Yeah, we're going to get that up for you. Because, I mean, it blew me away. When you sent it to me, I was like, whoa.
Well, you know, what do you think about the state of the hip-hop game while I'm pulling this up? Because I already voiced my opinions to it. And you seem to kind of like get along with some of this music, though.
Well, here's the thing. I'm all about creativity, and I'm all about people definitely trying to push the things that they believe in. I'm all about that. I just think right now the industry is flooded with a bunch of copycats. I think everybody's lemur. You know, hey, they making these sounds and these songs. Let's go ahead and make a song, something like that. To the point where, like I said, I can't tell you it's a baby. It's every other week it's a new one. And whether they have anything to say or not, I really can't say. The beat is a bop. Now, again, if I want to be boozy and drunk at the club, oh yeah, man, we can get out with some of this new stuff because you know it's geared to make you move and all that good stuff. But as far as when I was sitting there trying to write the lyrics down when I was a teenager, trying to go ahead and read and learn how to decipher that stuff that they were saying, trying to figure out this language that they use and the slanguage, the stuff that they say and how they wrap them up. That's why, of course, Jay-Z is one of my favorites because the use of metaphor is fantastic.
You know, we got some people around these studios that don't like Jay-Z.
I know, man. We're going to get them some rehab, though. We're going to help them. We're going to help them. We're going to help them out. This man is a legend. But, I mean, he's legendary.
They feel like he just, you know, I ain't gonna, because they're gonna say I didn't say it that way. I just think he should retire.
Right, I got you. I understand that, but my thing is, I'm with him. You know, hey, look, as long as it's still selling and y'all still doing this bullshit, I mean, why not?
Why would I not make money?
Why would I not? Because I'm putting out something that's not even in y'all's league. Y'all, I wish I could hear Jay do some skirt, boy.
He did some shit with Future a little while.
I mean, yeah, he did some shit with Future. That's cool.
Had the, you know, with the DJ Khaled shit, they had a little bit of auto tune.
Yeah, just a teeny bit.
You know,
but
he played with it.
But he's a dynamic artist, is what I'm saying, though. But the state right now, man, hey, I say do your thing. Let's see what the next generation holds. Let's do it. But I won't be playing you. I don't even listen to the regular radio. Honestly, I don't listen to the regular radio.
I think I got. Can I pull it up? Give me a second.
Oh, here you go.
I might have them right here. Yeah. Hold up. It's a lot of stuff. Excuse me, people. We got a lot of stuff, so it's getting mixed in the shuffle of everything that I got.
That man be working so hard.
You know, we got a lot of content right now. So,
yes, Lord.
And Pimpin' definitely is on the stream. SMH shaking his head.
Oh, hey, no.
Hey, he'll be all right.
You're going to be all right.
SMH shaking my head.
Jay-Z's that deal with seeds in the field. Never fear for war, hug, squeeze that steel. We're going to play that bit by copyright right
Which is why these upgrades is coming up, because this shit right now, lately, I'm not digging how online is treating me with the love. Finally got it, pulled it up, and they don't want to play.
Okay.
Some shit.
Well, don't worry. We'll figure it out at some point during the show, y'all. We'll keep it rolling. But yes, you got to hear that joint, though, because it was definitely impressive.
Right.
Definitely impressive. Very impressive young man. Love that. Love that shit.
So what we got coming up, man? Let's get the show started, man.
Let's do it.
We'll just go to copyright page, man. It's on the YALE Radiocast page on Facebook. We're gonna get that out to y'all, man, because that was a great freestyle.
It was a fantastic freestyle.
What we're gonna start out with? Let's start. We got Coolio. Coolio.
Yeah, we touched on brother Coolio.
I like this one right here.
Let's go with it then, brother. Let's go.
I like this one right here. Hold on.
Let's absolutely
I'm
go
let
with
you,
it.
this is a little bit of surprise in the banger right here.
Yeah, it's all good.
Let me see. So, biological female volleyball players banned from locker room for feeling uncomfortable changing with transgender teammate.
Oh boy, here we go. The transgender
Has
conversation.
reared its face again.
It's come back.
This came up on my timeline today. So,
All right.
let's see. Let's go ahead and get to the article. Markel, you want to read it?
Yep, I'll go ahead and read it out there. What happens when a high school biological female speaks up and says she's not comfortable with a biological male changing with her in a locker room? In the case of a Vermont high school, the local school officials reportedly cited they'd settled the issue by banning the use of the locker. So they took the whole locker room, bro. You know what? You don't like it, nobody gets to change it. So
I'm closing down the studio.
I'm shutting down the studio.
The principal pulled a ditty on them.
Oh my God.
The station reports parents and athletes raised concerns with the school, and that's when the wheels of the transgender freight train was put in motion.
Here we go.
Boy, bullies.
The bullies.
I'm calling them bullies from this point on.
Hey, the biological females were the problem. An email was sent out to families explaining Vermont law. The email stated there is, quote unquote, plenty of space where students who feel uncomfortable with the laws may change in privacy. That's right. If you're a biological female who doesn't feel comfortable changing in a locker room with a biological male, that's a you problem, and it's on you to find a new place to change. It's a very similar response to issues raised by the University of Pennsylvania biological females who were told to share locker room space with swimmer Leah
So the
Thomas.
women got to get out of the women's locker room for men. That's what they're saying there, people, in case you don't get it. That's what they just said. If you're a woman in a woman's locker room, you got to get out to make the man feel comfortable in the woman's locker room. I'm just letting you know, I've been saying this shit. Them motherfuckers is the bullies. Mark, what say you?
I say this. First of all, mind your business in the locker room. What is we in there doing? We in there looking at parts. We worried about parts. What's the problem? What's the issue?
Yes, we are worried about parts. Because I don't need your
though?
motherfucking dangaling next to my motherfucking titties.
I mean,
Bruce.
Oh, okay.
Bruce.
Well,
this is a women's locker room.
It is a women's locker room.
If it was a unisex locker room, then you cannot complain.
But
as long as it says women, W-O part, and then the men, nigga, you belong over there.
Okay, so I believe that thought. I can roll with that because basically they do have it specifically designated for women's and men's locker rooms. But I say at this point, might as well make them unisex if we're going to have this problem. Because now what?
No, because everybody don't want to be around a man changing.
Hey, that's a you problem.
No, that's not. That's a respect my motherfucking space and privacy issue.
But why,
You're not going to say,
why?
Look here, now, let's just be honest. Yeah. I'm a man. I don't care if 30 titties want to change around me.
I really don't.
But we're talking about women here.
Right.
So you can't preface your it's you problem when you're a man and you want to see your whole ass life.
Yeah.
When you want to see as many titties as you want, Markel.
Yeah.
That don't mean that a woman wants to show her shit to men.
And that is fine. But it's
okay,
still
is that not impeding on her privacy?
It may be impeding on her privacy, then she'll have to find somewhere else to change.
Which would be the women's locker room. Nigga.
Look, I'm a naturist, bro.
So you telling me that a woman got to get out of woman's locker room?
I didn't say she had to get out.
You just said that she has to find somewhere to change.
Here's the thing. It has not caught up with the times because the times are changing. See, that's the part that people are neglecting. The times are changing. I understand. Yes, it's true. But you remember there used to be colored-only water fountains, too. The times change. Am I right? Sexy chocolate? Sexy chocolate? The times change, right? If the times change,
and that's the problem. We going along with this changing ass bullshit, changing everything narrative.
Bro, here's
okay,
the thing.
whoa. So next thing you know is gonna be child molesters say, okay, we change it with the times. Let's let the child molesters
child
jump in.
molestation will never be in style.
But men in skirts is in style, so you can't say what should be in style.
I can't say what can't be in style, but I do know child molestation will never be in style.
Now,
when have you ever heard somebody
now,
say?
Trey Michael said, I wouldn't mind a dangling next to my titties. Just don't touch my titties without my damn permission.
This is all I'm saying.
Once again,
in the locker room, you are there to do what? To change, or you in there to judge people's parts?
I'm in there to change.
Right.
Privately.
So find a private space to change.
If it's about openness, I could change right here on the corner next to the street.
So either
I could pull up. No. I could walk my happy ass up right in front of motherfucking McDonald's across the street and just change my shit. If it's about doing it in the open where everybody can see me,
true.
That's the reason for it to be a private location.
A room.
Correct. Called a women's.
Right.
The operative word, Marcus.
So then, but you, based on what you were saying, you will accept it if they decide. First of all, I think, let me just go ahead and say this, just for the record.
Yeah, say it for the record.
I think it's motherfucking.
He's a hoologist.
It's unacceptable to deny use of the locker room for everybody trying to make a point. I think that he was just being a smart ass, to be honest. However, this is what I say, kind of along the lines of what you said. If it's a unisex locker room, we ain't got no problems.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make it a unisex locker room. Change with the
women
times.
finally understand that transgender stuff been an attack on them from the start. Meanwhile, they was championing it. Right.
Look.
They have been the biggest supporters of, oh my God, you don't care about his feelings.
Oh, but I don't want to see that dick in here, though. I don't want to see that dick in here, though. If I see a shaboinkin.
But maybe the women that have a problem with it aren't the ones that's, get your mic. Aren't one of the ones that's championing it.
That's not championing.
Because you got somebody like Trey Michaels who wants a whole bunch of dicks in her face.
She does.
In her peripheral. Doesn't mean that the next chick does.
This is correct.
Okay.
I understand that. And for that, I definitely feel for you. For if you don't want to see a man's parts, or you don't want a man to see your parts, and you want to have a private locker room, maybe
this woman says bars. Time has changed, but science has not. Either you're born a male or a female.
This is true. I agree with you. I definitely know science has not
Pedophilia
changed.
should not even be brought up in the convo. We bringing up motherfucking sex. That's the conversation. It's about what I want around me. See, now you're moving the goalposts about what we can and can't allow, Trey. Oh, we can allow this. Whoa, let's not allow that, though. That's not a part of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we could open the door for this, but not that. See what I'm saying? See, a lot of this stuff has come to this door because of allowing this, now allowing this, now allowing this, now allowing this.
Right.
We allow all this shit. Next thing you know, it is going to be pedophilia because we're letting down all the walls. I said this shit years ago. Mark L.
You did.
I said in 2016 when they started doing the transgender shit, I said Mark L. is about to open up a floodgate, and here we are in 2022. Call me Nigga Damas.
Negro Damas.
I done knocked the damn microphone off the tip.
My bad. Well,
because they hot on the stream.
Oh, I know they hot on the stream. I know they hot. What you got?
See. Trey Michaels. I want to see dialing change on the street. No, you don't. This little bro.
Listen. We don't listen. There's enough police action in the area. We don't need that. Sir,
tall cubicles in the locker room so no one sees anyone.
That could also be one where they actually take the locker room, they make it a unisex locker room, and then they put it so that if you want immediate privacy.
Phoenix, I was never a champion for it. Yeah, so but that's why I said maybe unisex.
Yeah.
Some people like. I think Mark and Trey want to change next to each other anyways, whatever.
I mean, it really, at the end of the day, what this comes down to is our argument on preference.
Right.
Yeah. And we are within our rights to demand a preference.
Right.
We have our preferences for ourselves, which is fine.
Right.
But in a public space where you will expect privacy, you have to make those allowances work. So basically that's just the case. Like I said, you want Woolworth's lunch counter to be whites only, you put up a sign that say whites only, then it's whites only until the times change. Then we start talking about the fairness, and then we go down the slippery slope, pretty much like you said. It started with the transgender rights on who can use what bathroom, and whether or not you want to have this. And I'm gonna tell you this. One thing I've heard, and I'm gonna tell you, here's the crazy part, man. I've heard more women say the women's bathroom is nastier than the men's bathroom, which I find hard to believe.
No, it's true.
It's true.
Somebody who ran the club,
who does security and ran a club.
Y'all motherfuckers is nasty.
Nasty.
Y'all nasty.
So man,
and
that's crazy.
Need to be told. I'm here to tell the truth.
Right,
man. Boy, if you pick it up at the club, bruh,
you might want to watch that thing off.
If you see her go to the bathroom twice in one night, matter of fact, once in one night, you might follow her to the bathroom. Ridiculous. Don't stalk her, brother. I'm telling you, you might find out something. Because when you open that goddamn door,
right?
I'm just telling you,
boy.
Sheesh.
It's a jump. Welcome to the jungle.
Yes, yes, I'm putting abuse in the same convo because impeding on my privacy is abuse.
My goodness.
Talking about shit.
Lord. Okay, so here we go. That's what we got. We got the school shutting down the bathroom. So here's my question: does it go on to talk anything about what they will allow? What they got to wear? They gym clothes to school. They gotta get dressed.
I mean,
in the car.
I didn't get that. But
yeah, because I'm trying to understand what about that.
Okay, so Markel can change next to me in the damn time. Yeah, because you like 30 dicks in your face, Trey. I get it. Drunk.
Wow.
Hollywood tells you what's coming next. All you gotta do is peep these shows and movies, and they put it out. The new Game of Thrones, all about pedos. See?
Well, yeah, they definitely got some pedos in there. I've seen it. Yeah, boy, you ain't lying. Hot D. House of the Dragon. Hot D.
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon. That's
House
the new,
of the Dragon.
That's the new House of the Dragon.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Right on.
Rough Riders. Dragon.
Dragon.
I went into a women's bathroom one time. It smelled like dead bodies on there. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Whoa. Moving on. What we got next, man?
Oh, man, it's a lot of stuff out here. Because, like I said, we kind of shooting stuff at the wall. Nia Long comments after fiance make.
Ooh, first of all, let me just say, us as the black male population, we are disappointed in M.A. Udoka because he is the first ever black man to cheat.
First ever black man to cheat. Because we know black men
I am flummoxed, flabbergasted.
I can't believe it.
it.
You know what? Shout out to brother Alvin Bailey. He actually made sense. He said it was an accident.
He slipped.
And he slipped and fell into it.
I mean,
so technically we're still
good.
And black men do not cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
So yeah, we're still good on that. He don't, but he's too embarrassed to admit it because the media has,
because he slipped. Because men can't be slipping out there.
We can't be caught.
It gets slippery.
It's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery thing. All right, Nia Long. So basically, what we're talking about here. The coach from the Boston Celtics was suspended. Had nothing to do with him cheating. Had more to do with who was cheating with. That was a violation of team's policy, which, like most companies, have policy. Yeah. Basically, just to break it down, for man said, "Don't shit where you eat." Basically, and the Celtics is about that. So the fact that he cheated on Nia Long, one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood, I definitely do enjoy Nia Long.
She's in my top 5.
She is definitely in the top 5, brother. She in the top 5.
I could tell you know,
right, and if you probably like me, top 500. So
I ain't probably, but I'm probably.
But you probably. Let me get some. I'm gonna get you a T-shirt. I ain't probably, but I'm probably. So, Nia Long is ready to speak out about the drama surrounding her fiancé, Ime Udoka. Following Ime's suspension as head coach of the Boston Celtics for violating team's rules, the Best Man actress shared a statement via her rep, Shannon Barr, thanking everyone for their love during this time. The outpouring of love and support from family, friends, and the community during this difficult time means so much to me, she said in a statement to E! News September 23rd. I ask that my privacy be respected as I process the recent events. Above all, I am a mother and will continue to focus on my children. So, from the male perspective, dealing with this cheating scandal again, he was suspended from the Celtics as the coach because he had an inappropriate relationship with someone on the staff of the Celtics,
Right.
and this turned into a big thing, and everybody's out there, supporting Nia. Oh, Nia, we so sorry this happened, and you good, and you go get him, sis, and it's wonderful, it's wonderful. Where was all this outrage? Where was all this outrage for when one of us got cheated on? Where was all that?
Well, outside of every day, when did one of us got cheated on? Which particular one of us got cheated on did you talk about?
I mean, well, okay, so now, okay, again, ladies and gentlemen, y'all do know
We always get cheated on.
Yeah, I mean, apparently all the time. Y'all know I'm poly as fuck, so I'm always cool with the open relationship deal. But when it was Will Smith, you remember that?
Yeah.
All the funny memes about him crying and all this stuff, and the entanglement, and you say what you will about it. The people say they talked about it, And I'm not trying to bring it up to keep on beating the dead horse, but I'm saying all this outpouring of love and support for Sister Nia, which of course is warranted, but I'm saying I think it is.
Why?
I think it is.
Why?
I mean,
People get cheated on every day.
people do get look. Niggas get shot every day, B. She'll be all right. She tough, right?
Yeah, she built for it tough.
She built for it. But I'm thinking it's such a huge deal that this occurred. I mean, what makes this different from any other time anybody got cheated on?
You know where I'm at with it? From the idea that, oh my God, he fumbled the bag, he cheated on Nia Long.
So y'all think it's just because it's Nia Long? Look.
Now, once again, me being a Nia Long
lover. Yes.
Not lover, because I got to go
I
home.
mean, yeah. You got to go home. You got to go home.
Just love me some Nia Long, but at the end of the day, like, so what?
Yeah. You got cheated on. Why is this a huge news story?
You got cheated because me, I'm one to kind of like create a backstory. Like it got to make sense to me.
Right.
Okay. Oh boy, I'm more mad that he cheated in his position.
Correct.
As a black man.
Yep.
Who made it to a high level in sports to be a coach.
Right.
Look at the fights that we had to get.
Yes.
To just be a black coach in the NBA.
Correct.
Now it's starting to grow. I think we got 9 black coaches in the NBA currently.
Right.
Prior to the past 2-3 years, it was like 1, 2, maybe 3 black coaches tops.
Right.
So we're making some leeway.
Gotcha.
And your dumb ass get caught cheating.
Right. It comes down to, and we can look at it from respectability politics, and it's a big deal to bring this up that he cheated. He cheated, and what made it newsworthy was the fact that he got suspended. I'm thinking if it had nothing to do with a suspension, he just got caught cheating, it would have probably been a blip, on the radar. Because folks get cheated on. Mean motherfucking wow. We got motherfuckers robbing states, but we ain't gonna go into that right now.
We're gonna get into that.
We're gonna get into it.
Yep.
We got people out here going to jail for dog fights and shit. But this is the news story. This is newsworthy. This is more newsworthy than any of that, right?
It's not newsworthy at all. It's newsworthy because a black man got caught cheating, and he has such a beautiful black queen. Blah blah.
And
blah,
that's the
blah,
thing. So y'all think beauty is the standard?
Beautiful. Yeah.
If you're beautiful, you're not supposed to get cheated on.
You're not supposed to get cheated on. Now, I'm thinking this. She probably wasn't giving him no ass. Let's just do what we know. Beautiful people they be talking about they give up the draws.
But maybe she wasn't giving them quite enough draws.
They draws don't be draws.
Okay. I'm not trying to make excuses, but that man put his thing where he wasn't supposed to, or he had an agreement to put his thing.
Was he not supposed to? They were engaged, they weren't married.
Period.
They was engaged, they weren't married.
Period.
Because I love this. Technically she's still single.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use the narrative I hear them say. So technically, he was still single.
Well, everything fits.
He was still single.
Everything fits.
He was technically.
Everything fits. Your
single.
It fits. It fits.
It fits.
It fits.
The glove didn't fit.
If it fits the
What,
narrative.
did you wear the glove?
Did you wear a glove? Did you? That's the question. Is she okay? Is she okay?
Oh my God!
But yeah, but that's that. I'm at a loss as to why that's such a big news story, other than the fact that he got suspended. Yes, he got suspended.
Maybe
he broke a rule.
she wasn't his piece.
Oh, his piece of what?
Piece of mind.
Piece of
Piece of mind.
piece of pie.
Peace. Peace.
Piece.
Someone you just comfortable with, and you know you.
I think it was just a distance thing. I think it was just a distance thing because she stayed halfway across the country. He stayed the other halfway across the country, and because it was funny how she found out, like through the Ring doorbell. Boy, them Ring doorbells is some snitches. Boy, technology. I'm telling you right now. Man, he couldn't erase the Ring doorbell. Hey, that's what caught up Aaron Hernandez, ain't it? Ain't that what caught up Aaron Hernandez?
Wait, does he not know they got a ring?
I'm saying, look,
See,
my man
now-
was like, I'm
so
finna just
now-
risk
so
it
now
all.
he's
She ain't gonna
stupid.
pay attention
So
to that.
now he's
just
stupid.
dumb. She ain't gonna pay attention to that. She ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Men say that peace of mind is priceless, and Mark Nia had moved to Boston. So, see, what I'm saying is there's always more to the story. We know the surface thing of this man mess with somebody in the company, in the business of the Boston Celtics.
Right, that is a fact.
Now, that is a fact. What we don't know is what is the relationship moment of Nia and Udoka.
Right.
Who's to know she night before? I'm tired of your pussy ass anyway.
Right.
You always, women love to complain about having a man that work, but they love the benefits of the man that work.
Right. So you think he was working too much?
So he's a Celtics coach. We getting ready to start the season, baby.
Right.
I'm gonna be over here. You never hear, you don't care about my feelings. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We're gonna go
You think that has something to do
Oh
with
my
it?
God.
We don't know the backstory. That's the
God.
point. We don't know the
Oh
backstory.
my God, the children. I'm gonna move to be closer to you. No, stay your ass there. I ain't got time. I'm trying to be away from you. I need this time to be away from your loudmouth ass.
Right.
I will be home after this. No, I'm gonna move closer to be with you because we have a family we're starting.
Oh, fuck it then. I'm gonna stick my dick somewhere. That's how it went.
A little bit of stroke in it.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit this right quick. So
But,
but I mean, hey, okay. I feel bad for you, Nia. Hopefully y'all can, because you might recover from this, because you know
she
how it
gonna
works.
recover for that.
You know how this
Yeah.
works. It ain't
She
like
about
they
to hit her
hurting
with the
for
get
money.
back. She about to
It
hit her
ain't
with the
like they
get back.
hurting for no money. Oh, she gonna get her lick back, bro. She gonna get her lick back.
Get that lip back.
And let me just
Literally,
say,
she gonna get her lick back.
and she gonna get her lick back, and
And it's gonna be somebody on the Celtics.
let me damn. Wait, what that song say? I hope you get cheated on by a basketball player. Ain't that what old girl said in the song? I hope she cheat on you with a basketball player. That would be rude.
Man has the
Matter of
worst
fact,
job ever right now.
matter of fact, who is their biggest rival?
The Lakers.
Go get with the Lakers coach. Take a picture in the bed with elbow. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
shit.
But okay. So this is the thing. So that was a news story because he got suspended. But that's a wonderful segue into what we're about to talk about.
Right.
Sports figures behaving badly.
Let's talk about that.
I think Donald. Didn't I see you with a match? Did you?
I was doing so good.
You was doing so good, and then didn't you?
Then I
Man on land, man on fire, man on the Wizard of Oz, highly evolved. I am in awe. I am offended. I am appalled. The eye of the storm. I am chaotic and I am the calm.
Lord,
man on fire.
the man on fire moment. So we talking about M.A. Udoka cheating on Nia Long, but how come ain't nobody talking about Brett Favre? You remember that quarterback?
Yeah. I remember old Brett Bizzle. Yeah.
Oh, what's up?
Favre.
Favre. He played for that organization in Wisconsin. Y'all know I'm a Bear fan. That's all I got to say.
So yeah. Oh, so you really waiting on waiting on something to really be said about Brett Favre.
Boy, what's the deal though? But how is it that we talking about MA's indiscretion and him being suspended, but we not talking about
Old Brett Bizzle.
Brett Favre?
Fizzle.
And for those of you who have been under a rock for the past couple of weeks, they've been talking about this thing. confused about Brett Favre's welfare scandal. Why would Brett Favre have a welfare scandal?
Because Brett Favre has always been a piece of shit.
Okay.
So,
Can you elaborate?
All right, so it came out approximately, I would say at this point 2 weeks ago now, that Brett Favre has been caught up in a scandal he had actually financed a volleyball, boy, here we go, volleyball. State court or gym for the team that his daughter actually played for.
Okay.
But it was some behind the funds money that was being retracted back to his pockets.
Okay.
So let's go a little bit. Go ahead.
Former NFL quarterback Brett Favre has been in the news for all the wrong reasons this year after the state of Mississippi filed a civil lawsuit accusing him and several others of, let me see, does that say that right? Mm-hmm. Of misusing millions of dollars of welfare funds. Favre was specifically accused of receiving welfare money in exchange for speeches he never made and of helping to funnel grant funds to companies he'd invested in. More recently, text messages, boy, technology will get your ass every time. Text messages uncovered because of the civil lawsuit linked the quarterback to an effort to use state welfare money to improve the sports facilities at the University of Southern Mississippi.
Now, pause. I was hoping to find this in an article that there was a text message where he asked the other people involved, well, is there any way that the media would find out about this? So he knew he was doing some shady shit that he did not want the news media to find out about the monies that was being tracked back their way.
Now, here go the tricky part. Favre has repaid some of the money that that fueled the legal battle, but he has not admitted purposefully manipulating a welfare program. In a Facebook post when he repaid the first $500,000, Favre said he did not know the money he received came from welfare funds, the AP reported back in May. Well, the Favre-associated fraud claims are just a small part of a much larger scandal, according to the Washington Post. Altogether, up to $100 million of welfare funding was likely misspent over the period of about several years. There are real victims. There are people that didn't receive the money they needed to get their car fixed, to get a job, moms who couldn't get diapers. What good could have been done in Mississippi with $94 million? How many families could have been impacted? Said Aisha Nyandoro, chief executive of Springboard to Opportunities, a nonprofit that works with Mississippi families, to the Washington Post.
This part gets me. The money came from a federal program called Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, which enables states to send grant money to organizations serving people in need. Instead of properly vetting the grant recipients, Mississippi officials funneled piles of money to famous or otherwise powerful people who had asked for favors. You know another name that was mentioned in that? The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, but they ain't brought his name up in there either. He in that scandal too. Yeah.
What?
Everybody got a price for the $1 Million Man. Yeah, I'm just recently finding that out.
Oh,
John Davis, the director of Mississippi Department of Human Services, funneled tens of millions of dollars in a block granted TANF money to Profit Mississippi Community Education Center under the guise that the nonprofit would performing and subcontracted TANF allowed activities. Nancy New, head of the Mississippi Community Education Center, was then kicking back money to Davis, his friends, and his family while enriching herself and her family as well.
So basically, they just and here's the suckiest part. And I don't know if this is still true, but if I understand correctly, Mississippi is probably one of the poorest states in this country, in the lower 48, right?
Right. Yes.
And so you have this. How much money do you think Brett Favre has achieved? How much money do you think this man has made?
Over his career, he earned over, I think it was $170 million. Keep in mind, he played in the era, not this era where everything wasn't there. But you still made hundreds and millions of dollars.
And you got to think of all of the different endorsements,
the endorsement deals,
and everything that he did. He could have bought that damn volleyball stadium by himself.
He could have.
He could have invested with a group of people, but instead, you get him.
Instead, he didn't chill.
You did not chill. He had no chill, bro. How come they not? This is my problem with that.
Here we go.
This is what pisses us off.
Brett Favre's latest scandal revives the debate about how black and white athletes are treated differently.
Yes.
And that's where we're at with it. We've talked about everything from Mike Vick stuff.
Oh,
We've
my
talked
God.
about the abuse scandals that's happened with black athletes as well. I mean, let's talk about Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Colin
Taking a knee.
Kaepernick was what the taking a knee debate ran for months and months and months.
Yeah.
About the what's right and what's patriotic. Stealing money ain't non-patriotic.
That's actually American.
That's the American way. I digress.
That's pretty damn American.
You did that shit, Mark.
But the stupid shit though is the fact that they're not giving this enough breath in the news. Do y'all remember when they found out about Michael Vick and the dogfighting scandal? That man had to pay money. He had to go to jail. He had to do all of this. So Brett Favre decided, okay, you know what? My bad. You got me. Let me go ahead and give some of that money back to y'all. My bad. Right. What? So that's supposed to exonerate him for?
Yes.
But okay, so let me ask you a question. Sally Sue and Jimmy Dean, two parents who are trying to make ends meet, decide that they gonna sell some of their food stamps.
Right.
What you think gonna happen to them?
They going down.
What you think gonna happen to them?
They
going to jail.
They going to jail without the bail.
Without the bail.
In jail.
In jail. They going to jail. Y'all remember the welfare queen from back in the day, the lady who managed to trick the system out of all those millions of welfare dollars because, having children, add extra children. She did all that, and then she used those food stamps and sold them and made money. You remember that?
Yes.
So basically what we're saying is Brett Favre's the welfare queen. Right? But why ain't nobody motherfucking talking about it, though?
Because for years and years and years, that less melanated, media-driven entity has praised this man, Brett Favre.
Uh-huh.
He has been their great white hope of a sense. And every era has one.
Yeah.
And as far as that, the late 80s, 90s.
Yeah, he was the man.
He was the man. So now, nobody, with all the scandals that happened prior, because he had stuff while he was playing.
Of course.
Addicted to drugs. He got caught. There was a sexual harassment scandal and they swept all that up under the rug.
Right. That happened before the Me Too movement got started.
Yes. All this stuff happened with Brett Favre. That they had much reason back then to basically get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Times have changed.
And they didn't. And now here we go, another thing, and it's almost like they got to eat their words.
They do.
And they won't.
And they won't do
it. So, but I like this article that's pulled up on CNN. People believe there's just more vitriol directed at black athletes when they commit wrongdoings or give the appearance of messing up. And I think that's more than fair. While no one is standing up for Favre, there isn't this loud cry that he should lose everything. Journalist Jamel Hill, and we know Jamel Hill goes in. So basically, if you do wrong, you should get blasted for it, whatever it is what she's saying.
Absolutely.
So it ain't got nothing to do with color, is what she's saying.
Yeah.
She's saying if you get caught with your pants down, Udoka,
Yep.
you gonna get these hands from the media.
Right. Not we gonna spin it because that's this person or because that's that person. But yeah, absolutely. They talk about it as though this is expected of those who are melanated versus those who are less than melanated. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that versus, yep, I knew he was something was wrong with him. He was too clean.
People almost always want to pound on the flesh when it comes to black athletes, and it's often unrelenting. So sometimes it's not about the coverage but the tone, she added. To further explore the issue, I spoke with Harry Edwards, a professor emeritus at UC Berkeley, whose research interests include race relations and that's sociology of sports. He also the author of the 1969 book The Revolt of the Black Athlete, about activism among black athletes. Our conversation had began lightly edited. Still, I'm not going into all this because we're going to be reading further. Look how long this article goes.
Yeah, it's a long article.
But they're addressing it. And it's getting addressed in news articles such as this, but it's not getting addressed on the major media outlets. And I have a problem with that. Yes. I have a problem with Stephen A. going on the Stephen A. initial rant, but where's the follow-up conversation? I saw Skip and Shannon address it for a show. And the question was, what's going to happen to Brett Favre?
Right.
And Shannon was like, nothing. Because he's always been ain't shit. Pretty much is what Shannon said.
Wow.
And Skip was like, are you sure? I think this is going to be the one. And Shannon went down his list of shit that he's done. He should have been ostracized when this happened. He should have been shut out when this happened. Remember when this happened? And Shannon was going in on it. They ain't going to do nothing to that man. And Skip was like, I don't know. He like, and Shannon was like, all right, whatever. Whatever.
I know. Well, because that's the thing. So you made it so Mike Vick lost everything. Do you hear me? The man went bankrupt. This actually happened. The man went bankrupt behind a dogfight scandal.
Drunk. You know how cocky you got to be to not give a 30-minute speech for the money?
Right. That's the thing. That's how that was supposed to be the overlay for the underplay.
Trey Michaels. I had a cousin that did that welfare queen shit, and
she was on the news. Right. Exactly that. Right. That's the point. And I mean, unfortunately, these shows all tied to the human condition, and we no matter what we talk about, it's always being treated different, being treated other, being treated like what we do is so much worse than what they do. That's the part that's crazy. You gonna either treat us all fair. That's all we ever asked for.
That's all. Hey, across the board.
Everybody
got to get these hands.
I'm a human being. I walk on two legs like everybody else, or whatever.
You did it. You gotta take what comes with it, and that's who we are about everything. We've talked about that, about the legal situation.
Yes.
You're either gonna shoot everybody or don't shoot nobody.
Exactly.
We talked about this about even just previously with the cheating thing.
Yeah.
Either everybody's wrong. We gonna give everybody these hands about cheating.
Yeah.
Man or woman.
Man or woman. Yes.
Everything.
Yeah.
Across the board, address it. Let's call it out if it's wrong.
If it's wrong.
If it's wrong. And even if you agree with the wrong, at least let's have it out there to talk about.
Correct.
You know,
because what you're doing is you villainize it looks like the melanated people. And you say, oh, so sorry, oh, that's a shame for the less melanated people. And you try to let it disappear.
I don't even think they say, oh, it's a shame. They more so say, let's kill that.
Yeah, right. That's the truth. Part of the reason it's getting covered up is nobody cares about Mississippi. That's why it's the poorest state in the first place. Now that is another angle, Drunk. That is another angle,
Shout
Drunk.
out to Drunk, man.
But I mean, I think even with that, Drunk, and everybody listening out there, that probably shouldn't make it the loudest thing. Because it's like imagine this. Imagine running into a bank with a weapon and robbing a bank. That's going to definitely make a news story. Right. But it makes it worse if you run into a homeless shelter and rob everybody in a homeless shelter. Think about that. These people are already down on their luck. They already down. They already struggling. They already fighting with the government. You already got people telling you can't get food stamps. You make $1 too much.
Right.
You don't need the support. You don't make enough to support yourself, so you apply for food stamps, but you make $1 too much to actually get them to help you. So to take away from those people who are less fortunate, and I'm not saying they're poor and unfortunate, but they're less fortunate, and from a dude who he probably wiped his ass with $100 bills. You dig what I'm saying? He wiped his ass with $100 bills. So you have gotten involved in this scandal, and they're gonna come up with a way to spin it. Oh, he didn't know.
I think burying the issue is the spin.
Yeah.
Burying it is the spin.
That is
so
the
they
spin.
Don't gotta spin it because like, oh, just put it over here.
Right, and it'll go away.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
Right. They brought what did Tom Brady do? Did he do something?
I don't know what he did. They found a reason though.
They found something.
Let's talk about them Cowboys.
Oh my God.
LeBron James.
Yeah. Anybody. But Brett Favre. Bro.
So I'm hoping that, and all we could do is just use our platforms as the little entities that we are in this to keep this thing alive.
To bring it up. Yes. Because it's important. Man.
I think if possible, I see Shannon out there watching on the stream.
Yep.
You down there towards the area, TR, you're down there towards the area. let's see if we can find some people who personally got affected by this. Who,
Yes.
who actually know that they've lost funds.
Yeah.
Or they've gotten denied funds for welfare assistance or any kind of assistance while we got this asshole running the gauntlet on money that's for people who are down there struggling.
But that volleyball stadium surely is nice.
But that stadium surely is nice. State of the art even.
I'm pretty sure.
They got Wi-Fi, remote, everything. The shit come from the ceiling. Yeah.
All kind of stuff.
All kind of great stuff. So, so, man, let's talk. So because we're doing a sharp 1 o'clock in. Sorry to everybody that we lost service, lost some power, but we back. But while we back here on the internet,
The shit we see.
shit we done seen.
The internet is just
Man.
full of jewels, man. There's so many wonderful things that we see.
Mark L, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you, boy. I was on the internet this week, man,
Uh-oh.
and I saw yams.
Yams!
I saw some yams.
I think it was white potatoes.
It might have been white.
It might have been white potatoes.
but there was some ripe white potatoes.
I ain't met a potato I ain't like.
Boy, man, what the hell is going on with these boy?
Look,
Rachel.
y'all remember that name? Just think
Rachel
back.
Dolezal,
You remember Rachel Dolezal? You remember the woman who actually ran the NAACP office when asked,
Yes.
"Are you black?" She said, "Repeat the question."
I think that thing black boy.
Rachel Dolezal has apparently created. Is it an OnlyFans?
Yes.
An OnlyFans. And do you know they have leaked all of the footage? Let me tell you something.
I think that thing might be black boy.
Look, and that thing is not black, but it definitely was provocative.
That thing.
It got the people going.
She got the curves of a sister.
Rachel Dolezal has put up some wonderfully wonderful pictures for those who are into that sort of thing. I had to investigate several times just to make sure that this is what I was seeing, and not trying to necessarily.
Look here.
She braided hair too. Y'all know she braided hair too.
That ain't a less melanated curve, brother.
Boy, listen.
That's a sister curve right there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, look. All I'm saying is
she'd have had if she ain't got black in her, she'd have had black in her.
She'd have had some black in her. Cause listen. She put out these lovely photos, and the internets have been having a field day talking about these pictures. So I keep on looking at them. They're saved in my phone. Just for research.
Just for research.
Just for research purposes.
Purposes. Yes.
Ooh, those are pretty toes. Them some badass shoes. Is Rachel okay? Has anybody checked on Rachel?
I think Rachel is fine.
Rachel doing fine.
She's doing okay.
Meaning she's doing okay. Rachel is doing fine.
Yeah, Rachel is just fine.
I really wonder how Drunk feels about this. Drunk being our independent study researcher. Drunk, how you feeling about these Dolezals? Because look, listen. I don't know quite what led her to do these pictures or to make these photos or what she's trying to do. Listen, let's see here. So what y'all want about her? She just know how to take a pic from the perfect angle, though. Good job, Drunk. That's what I observed.
Phoenix said, "Focus, Marcus."
Oh, okay. You said what?
Focus.
Fuck what? Fuck what? What?
So, shit we see on the internet.
The shit we see on, boy, I'm gonna tell you what.
You know what? I think it's surprising because nobody really seen Rachel as far as her bodily appearance.
Gotcha.
They saw a woman portraying to be a sister.
She was transracial.
Transracial.
Ooh, the smiley face. But okay, so here's so everybody, I'm pretty sure now that we have examined the pictures. Here's where we gonna go with this. What do you think made her do it? Do you think it's the trend of people creating OnlyFans, or do she need the money, or is she trying to stay relevant?
They said it was some dedication to a Rihanna brand of clothing line. I think
Fenty?
I think that's what I heard. I didn't do the deep dive of the research.
I got you.
Shit we see on the internet. We just see it and we talk about it.
Right.
I didn't have time to do the back history of it, but it was some kind of Rihanna dedication thing. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Who knows what the real deal is?
Right. Do she need the money?
She?
I'm asking y'all in the audience, let us know what you think. You think Rachel needs the money? She broke now that she's been busted and disgusted, and she do hair. She do be braiding hair and stuff. Do y'all think it's for attention? Do you think it's for money? Or do you think she's still just plain old crazy?
I think. Wait! Didn't we just have a conversation about crazy a couple of months ago when I said y'all said something about Kanye ain't crazy?
Right. Okay.
How does she get? Mark, how does she get called crazy?
I mean, no, I'm asking the audience. I don't think she's crazy because look.
I mean, she ain't ate no bodies as far as we.
No, she
she'd probably got
bit
into some meat here and there. I think she'd have been into some meat.
She'd have ate some kids. Boneless.
She'd have had a sausage.
Quality.
Yeah, she'd have had a pork sandwich.
A pork sandwich, something. Drunk. Top notch OnlyFans to me. She ain't just teasing it like most famous people. She put the goods on the shelf. Hey,
Drunk, our investigative reporter.
Our independent investigative reporter has come through. He says she put him on the glass. He said it's a combination of she need the money, she's crazy, and she missed the limelight. So it's all three for you, Drunk. Basically, she
say, I don't give a damn why she did it.
I don't give a damn why she did it. And we can understand, Phoenix. You would not appreciate why she did it. I can understand that. That's no problem. That's fine. It's just it's funny though. It's funny that she went from where she was running an NAACP office to see my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
To showing off
the goods.
The goods on the shelf.
Yes.
On the shelf. And
we're gonna have to give a new acronym for NAACP.
I know, right? Boy.
Mark, you the wordsmith.
I'm the wordsmith.
You got 24 hours to respond. You got 24 hours to respond, sir.
I'm about to get back. my back got me. Woo, boy. The shit we see on the internet, ladies and gentlemen, that is the shit we see. I will get back to you with the new acronym. Yes.
For NAACP. He close to it. I promise you.
It's in there. It's floating around. I can't pull it down. I can't pull it down.
He already halfway there. Y'all don't know this guy.
Need ass and Caucasian pussy? No. Okay, sorry.
Boy.
Okay, y'all. Moving on.
I think that's following that then.
Yes, sir.
Shit we see on the internet. This is a segue into a clip that I also saw on the internet that may kind of coincide or be akin to what we just saw here.
Okay.
Man, so we could get out of here. We got stuff we got to do.
Yes, y'all.
On TikTok, I saw this little clip, right?
Okay.
This young lady talking, and it seems to be somebody else who has a podcast, and she was talking about women willing to share one thing and not the other.
Okay.
Why can't I trust you with my money? Once I'm with you, if I trust in you with my body, why can't I trust you with my money?
Can I ask a question?
My money. Not until I finish talking, though. So as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter because I ain't finished.
Shut up.
Right. Because as far as I'm concerned, my body is more valuable to me than money. I don't understand why women, they will share their bodies, but they don't want to share their money. So, as far as I'm concerned, she's out there sharing her body to. If we go by that OnlyFans, whatever's on there, my view was, hang on a minute, she's out there sharing her whole body to the whole world. How many people? But she won't share the money with the man. Once I'm with you,
I'm gonna hear that one more
if I'm
time.
trusting you with my body, why can't I trust you with my money?
What's up, my
Can I ask a question?
My money,
Mike?
not until I
What's up,
finish
everybody?
talking though. So as far as I'm
leaving-
concerned, it doesn't matter because I ain't finished.
Shut up, bitch.
Right. Because as far as I'm concerned, my body is more valuable to me than money. I don't understand why women, they will share their bodies, but they don't want to share their money.
Got him.
What's so funny?
That's what TR was saying.
So, as far as I'm concerned,
Yahtzee.
she's out there sharing her body to. If we go by that OnlyFans, whatever's on there, my view was, hang on a minute, she's out there sharing her whole body to the whole world. How many people? But she won't share the money with the man.
I love that. I love that.
What you think about that, man?
Let's go to the streams because Trey Michael will make sense out of dumb shit. Lord, pussy is a commodity. Now, I love Trey. She about to get at me. Trey gonna pull up on my ass.
She go, boy, listen.
Trey about to pull up on. I heard what you said, Dylan.
Oh, Lord, I was trying to tell you.
Dylan.
We gonna record that. We're going to call that the UFC. That's what's going down. Pussy as a commodity. Well, so what do you think her point is? to this?
Her point is, and maybe in past, since y'all talk about the change of culture and society and things, women at one point used to say, my body is my temple. My body is my most appreciated thing. Even, this body gives life. This is to be respected before any other thing that I can provide, that I have.
Okay.
And women are getting their bodies away so freely. But
Not for free. OnlyFans is expensive. I mean, go ahead.
You can pull some stuff over.
I mean,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So once it's out there, it's out there.
I mean, this is true.
So women are giving their bodies away so freely, but they want to withhold on the money. How can you share your most precious thing about you, your body, but when it comes to money, nah, I ain't sharing that with no man. I throw him this damn ass and pussy though.
Wow. Okay. Because so when I think about it in the aspect of sharing their body before sharing their money, I think one thing is not to say that bodies are not important, but money makes the world go round.
I thought you should go make sense out there.
Yeah, money.
Look, Trey Michael. This is a lie. If you ever said a lie, Trey, I'll let you have your opinions on some shit. Men's bodies are their temples too. Motherfucker, ain't no man ever say my body is my temple. Get the fuck out of here, Trey.
Well, I mean, now everybody say that. They do.
No, men don't say that. Motherfucker, men are out here fucking animals, okay?
They are animals. They are.
Men don't care about their bodies like women do.
I mean,
stop it. We gotta shut the shit. We gotta cut the shit somewhere.
Cut the shit.
Let's cut the shit. Men don't treat our bodies like our temples.
We don't treat them that way. Now, we say it, but we don't necessarily treat them that way. I give you that.
Yeah, we put the worst things in our bodies and we say, I don't care.
Right. This is true.
We would do the worst without protection, not caring.
Yeah.
We even put our body up under stress saying, well, I gotta do what I gotta do.
True.
We do not treat our bodies as temples.
Correct.
Let's just be
We
honest
should.
about it.
We
We should.
But we don't.
I will say that yes, we should. And when we start to, it's always too late.
Right.
So no, we don't treat our body like no goddamn temple.
We don't. And we all know still, even though times change, the more they stay the same, the old adage still stands true. Sex sells. This is true. Sex sells. Now that distinctly makes a correlation between bodies and money. Does it not?
Yeah.
Sex sells, right?
Right.
There's some sort of commodity, some sort of
Right.
exchange for it, right?
Right.
So people having and controlling money, and in today's capitalistic world, that's a real fucking thing, bro. One of the things I do notice, I wouldn't. Men 9 times out of 10 don't necessarily go to their women to borrow money. It's usually the other way around, right? And this is, I'm just talking about traditionally overall.
So now tradition's a thing.
Right. traditionally
Well,
overall.
y'all show picky about when y'all throw tradition out of there and then say it changes.
Hey, humans are complicated. Humans are complicated. Humans are complicated.
Now tradition is important.
We got words for everything. You know that. You know, you can explain away most things, right?
Now it's about what's
It's
traditional.
about tradition.
Okay.
Traditionally, that's what happens. But I want you and we just, again, y'all, we don't have actual facts to support this, but I'm going to say, societally, there's more men paying to see women's bodies than there are women paying to see men's bodies. This is just a fact. Because men, we just throw our shit out there, right? So when you think about it from that standpoint, women will share their bodies before they share their money because, truth be told, 9 times out of 10, the money is going to help you stay alive longer.
You've made it make sense to me. Well, I have no rebuttal.
Does it make sense? It does.
I don't agree with it.
You don't agree, but you have no rebuttal.
But I have no rebuttal. You made it make sense. That's why they giving their bodies up for the money that they don't want to share to men. Okay, thank you, Markel. I got it now.
My God.
I got it now. I got it. I was so confused. They are using their bodies to make the money they don't want to share with men. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Let's go to the streams.
Yes. What do the streams say?
Because Trey Michaels is
Trey Michaels going in on there. I know she is.
Yeah, you know she go. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing this with you today.
Trey, we got to get you your show. I don't care what you talk about. You getting up on the contract next month. God damn it.
Throw me that Trey, schlong should not be yeeted.
Yes. See. Men should be saying it. Yes, once again, I just agreed that men should be saying my body is my temple. But once again, let's go into that before we read this next comment. If we were to truly treat our bodies like our temples, a lot of y'all motherfuckers, women, would be out the game.
Oh, wait.
Y'all women, a lot of y'all motherfuckers be homeless.
Oh, no. Oh, because no, I can't do that hard work.
I can't do that hard work. Nah. My body's my temple. Shit. Matter of fact, the child rate, the percentage of kids out here be going, I'm not sticking my penis in that.
What is that?
You already have 4 other of those things. Why would I be the 5th?
Oh, my God. That's terrible. But baby daddies.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm not. This body isn't meant to be a baby father. This is the body of a husband.
Oh, my goodness.
You harlot, you.
Not you harlot.
Shout
out to harlots. That's a good show.
Thought.
Trey Michael, y'all want to complain about how women treat y'all ass, then y'all proceed to not care. It's a fucking problem. Maybe it ain't too late to start. Get right, niggas. We need to get right. We need to get right. So men, those of you who are listening on the stream and the mail review, it's time for you to get right and treat your body like temples. Stop putting things in your body like women's mouth.
Yeah, women's body parts.
Because
yes. Those things bleed.
Oh no, my
God!
God!
Don't put those things. Yeah, we don't. We just saw Dahmer. We don't want to eat bloody things. We need to take care of our bodies. Shout out to Trey. We're pushing your narrative here. So I'm going to lead every post with Trey Michael said.
Oh my God.
That's going to be the name of her show.
Oh my God. Trey Michael said.
Yeah,
that's a good name. That's a good name. Write that down, Trey Michael.
Trey Michael said.
Trey Michael said.
Yes. So Trey Michael said we need to treat our bodies like our temples. So stop fucking these chicks who really don't deserve it.
They're not godly.
They're not godly. They're harlots.
I don't want to live in a world like that. Use my body, ladies. Please use my body. Look, I don't care.
Another way patriarchy has y'all asses fucked up.
Yes, it's a true statement. It really is. Some traditional shit sucks and needs to be thrown out. A lot of it does. I mean, what's the meme I saw? Tradition is just pressure from dead people. Okay,
that was a bar.
Peer pressure from dead people.
That was a bar.
That's really what it is.
That was a bar.
Because we still eat turkey on Thanksgiving, which I happen to like the yard burger myself. Macaroni and cheese.
So we already did the show in the past about who determines what tradition is.
Facts.
And we really never came to a conclusion of that.
No, because we create our own.
I think traditions are brought up with through learning and creating. So you live a certain way and you create the rules behind that lifestyle of that community or that culture,
Correct.
Which becomes traditions to say, okay, we need to do this to avoid
shit going this way.
Yeah.
And I'm a supporter of tradition because tradition told me that I'm a man and I need to go in a man's bathroom.
That
because
is tradition.
Tradition sent me to school that said these are men that got these body parts.
That's
These
what
are
your tradition
women
teaches
that
you,
got
yes.
these body parts.
And this is
And
where they go.
maybe this woman doesn't want to see my little small ass little dangly while she damn trying to. Excuse me, man. It's not I was just trying to get across around you. I'm knocking these microphones. Fix that microphone, man. I'm just knocking these microphones.
I mean, well, you know, if you slinging a little schlong
I'm
around.
slinging my little schlong and I hit her. Oops. I'm sorry, man. My deep voice.
My bad. Let me give you a
My
round of
heels
applause. Clap, 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 clap. Terrible news. I hear you, man. I hear you on that.
Okay, last little bit before we get out of here. I'm not paying for no dick out here. I'm too damn fly. You pay for it in all ways. When you're spending time with him, that's the way you pay. That's what they say.
Sir.
You're paying when you spend time.
You're paying with time.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
You're paying when you give time.
That is what they say. You are correct, sir. You are very correct.
A lot of women should be out the damn game. Treat y'all selves better. I agree. So me and Trey can agree. Know your worth, men's.
Men's need to know their worth.
Men's need to know their worth.
That is true.
Don't run around let any lips on your peen.
Well, now you are correct because there are some lips I do not want on. Yes,
because they belong on men. Because
they are on
who
men.
has lips, mouth don't belong on my peen.
Yeah, that's my preference. That's my tradition. That's my tradition.
No, Mark L.
That's my tradition.
No, Mark L. Tradition is changing.
No,
sir.
not for Mark L. It didn't.
Tradition is
Not for Mark L. It
changing.
didn't. Not for Mark L.
Now tradition is a thing.
Not for Mark L.
See how y'all?
No. Society don't dictate what my dictate. Society don't dictate what my dictate. Okay? Repeat. No, it does not dictate where my dick takes.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Let me read these last little shits, man, so we can get out of here, man.
Right
I
on,
gotta go save some people. And
Yes.
Mark L. gotta go
Save some more people.
Put his mouth on.
Hey,
tradition is just peer pressure from dead people. That was a bar. I'm good. Hun, how you? Now Trey and Phoenix talking, Lord. They always get to talking on the stream.
I'm trying to tell
Girl,
child. What is we gonna do with these men's
what
in
is
there?
we gonna do with these men's? Shout out to y'all. Listen, man. So I guess that's it.
That's the show, man.
Bodies,
Thank y'all,
temples.
man. Yeah, our bodies are temples. Please keep talking about Brett Favre, and let's get this welfare queen. I'm waiting for the meme where he got the long nails and the hair and the bangle ear because you know somebody gonna make one. Somebody gonna make one. Yeah. Keep talking about Brett Favre, man, and basically we talking about fairness in the media as always.
Yes.
And definitely, if you have not had a chance to research the Rachel Dolezal pictures, I think you should.
Yes.
Just to make sure that Rachel is okay.
Because I think she got some black in her.
She got boy, or she about to get some. She about to get some.
And she did that after the
pictures came up. Right. Somebody gonna be like, don't tell nobody.
Yeah, she
come over after midnight, be out before 6.
She was lighting up, saying, I need a dose of melon.
Oh my goodness. Look here.
Let me go ahead and put this out there.
Hey.
So with that said, before we get out of here, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
I will be putting up the links to support the Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation, along with our breast cancer giveaway for our iPad, our little tablet. It's a little small tablet that we give away every year, along with some other things as well. Also, we got the Nomadic Wine raffle drawing as well. So the link for that will be put up as well real soon. And what else do we got coming up?
I mean, listen, here's what I know. We got a lot coming up. We got a lot of work, man. We're going to definitely be fighting.
End of the month is going to be a trunk or treat thing with the connecting the links where they're going to be they're going to have gifts in trunks for the kids and everything. Just talk to Miss Shirley. She keep me working.
All the time.
Talked to me about that yesterday. So that's coming at the end of the month. I think on the 30th is the date for that. So we got that coming up as well.
Right on, y'all. So other than that, man, thank y'all for joining us today. Sorry for the technical difficulties we ran into. We just had to pick it back up and keep it moving. Sometimes you got to pick up the fumble and keep going forward. Right. From myself, Mark L., and my boy D. Yale, the man, the myth, the legend, the one who is the hardest working man. This is the Male Review. Thank you for joining us again on a fine Saturday at YALE Radiocast. And as always, our motto is
Get the business.
holla at y'all next time.
YALE Radiocast.com.